Hey, welcome guys. This is the Humble Unattractive Truth. I'm your guy Jay right here. We're going to be going over a video that says Street Interviews exposes modern women's true nature. Let's see if we can get a laugh out of it. I'm pretty certain we will.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
Bitch. Yeah, the woman.
Okay, so if the woman is the prize, why even bother going out with a man in the first place?
I don't know.
Good question, bro. If a woman is the prize, which I don't think a lot of lady folks fall into the category anymore. I know they fought for women's rights and all that, but it's up in the air right now. You know what I mean? I think at this point anybody can identify as a woman. I'm not really sure what that does to or what implications that has on what they fought for. So it's just interesting. But the question was, who's the prize, the man or the woman? Right? I know a lot of most, nowadays ladies, they feel that they are the prize. And, that's, at best, it's dishonest. At its worst, it's freaking evil, yo. Because the pre-qualifications that men have on them, the classic mark of the beast, the 666, they're 6-pack, 6 inches, and a 6-figure job. That's a pretty hefty burden, bro. Especially if you're dealing with people, 2023, you got 20 to 30-year-olds out here trying to get it. No offense to the younger bros, but y'all should still be getting y'all act together. You feel me? Of course, do what you do, but, take that time to really hone your skills on what you are, how you want to present yourself. But if you putting the mark of the beast on men, and our requirement for you is that you don't be a hoe, preserve your value, don't be in these streets, doing the most, basically men have to go and create these things, and women just don't have to fuck it up. You know what I mean? But let's listen some more.
That's a great question. The woman.
So who's the prize in a lesbian relationship? Both of them?
Both of them. Yeah, oh God.
Both be the prize.
So then why aren't they both the prize in a heterosexual relationship?
Because I was about to say men are down here and women are up here.
Okay.
And see, these are young folks out here, they don't, they probably ain't spit in a glass of water yet, you hear me? But, it's dangerous, man. It's a dangerous thought process and type of mentality to keep with you, to think that you are, something worth winning when you have this level of disdain for men. To say that men are here and you're here, most men that I ever come in contact with, homies, they are, if they're in a relationship, they're a woman, they want her of a certain caliber. They don't want her to be the most easily accessible person in the world. So what that leads into is exclusivity. Having exclusivity with your lady, bro, is, that's a status thing. At the same time, it's, pretty, it's needed, man, because no one wants to have something that anyone could put their hands on. There's no value in that. But if you got something that's worth protecting, and that's one of the things, men are tasked with doing, is being protectors, providers, professors, things like that. Or however you say, the individual that gives the prophecy, leads, gives that wisdom, things of that nature, right? I don't know, professor? I don't know, one of them words, bro. But it's dangerous to have a whole group of young ladies out here just thinking this way, because at some point they're going to interact with young men, and with this type of superiority complex, it's damning, man. It's so damning.
Hey, so are women equal to men, or are women superior to men?
For sure, superior.
Okay, so then why do women go around saying they want equality when they actually want superiority?
It's just for the look. So people just want to be like, oh, I'm gonna go look for this, but they're actually looking for money.
Why is it? Do you know what the definition of chauvinism is? Chauvinism means one sex thinking they're superior to another. Why is it when men think they're superior, we call it chauvinism, but when women think they're superior, we call it feminism?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
Beautiful. Hey, I'm down for a return to femininity. You know, we need to come up with a better catchphrase for that, man. Maybe finity or something like that, because, man, feminism, you can keep it, bro. No offense. You hear me? It's not doing our women justice. Speaking from a black person's point of view, clearly, you know, you might not have known, might have got a tan or something, you know, you just popped up and this dude looks brown, who knows? But very dangerous of a mindset, bro. It's a very dangerous mindset. I lost my train of thought. What that little girl said, man? Chauvinism, right? So that's thinking you're, you know, superior than the other sex. And here's the thing, bro. Everyone does something better than someone else. You know, there's a phrase I grew up with. You know, people say, you think you're Billy Badass till you run into Billy Badass. And that's basically what this is, man. You know, you may think that you should be on this league of thinking you're on top and doing X, Y, and Z, and then you run into a brick wall, and then it's like, shit, now your whole world's upside down because you didn't have the forethought to think you could run into a brick wall. But, you know, let's keep going.
Got me stumped.
I want to go back in and chime on something this guy brought up, you know, and it's kind of quick. He said, do you know the definition of this word? All right. And what I find is that most people this day and age, the definition of a word is more of like a suggestion. It's more like a, you know, it meant that at one point in history, but, you know, we're creating our own words now. Like, the definition of a word is there so you understand how to use it. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's an adjective or a noun, like, you need to know how to use it. So when you come up with your own definitions, you're liable to be placed in a category that you may not want to be involved with. And in this instance, the dude is asking, hey, do you know the definition of chauvinism? Meaning that one sex is superior to another sex, right? So someone is chauvinistic if they think men are better than women. You know what I mean? Just totally chauvinistic. And you're asking ladies on this, what do you think about that in terms of what you just said? Meaning that you want men here and women here. So chauvinism on one side, feminism on the other, equally not the best. You know, everyone has something they do better than the other. That's not anything to be upset about. That's something to actually kind of enjoy. Like, I run a business, and in business you need to work in your business. That way you're working on your business. And as you're going and working on your business, you find out what your strengths and your weaknesses are. Then if you want to hire someone, you hire someone where your weakness is. So if I'm really good at editing, for instance, I don't want to hire an editor because I'm really good at it. But if I'm ass water shitty at posting and getting these things up in a timely fashion, you may want to think about putting someone in there that can handle that for you. So you want to hire to your weaknesses. And the same thing of relationships. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business. It's a business transaction. And do you want someone that is equally yoked in how their passion is, or equally yoked in the things you already do well? And as a guy, I got to tell you, I don't necessarily need you to do everything I do well, because I'm already doing it well. But if you can come in and add a different element that I'm I'm garbage, and you have earned an invaluable spot in my life, honestly speaking. And that's with most men. But I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna try to get another video up real soon. This is the H.U.T, the humble, unattractive truth. Thanks. See you later.